here's a haul of all the books I've bought this month. First one I picked up was Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I hope I said that right. And the reason I picked this up was because I spotted it across the room in Waterstone's Westfield and couldn't literally get away from how cool it was. The book is all blacked out on the side, the cover's really cool, and it was signed by the author. And then I noticed something really cool, which is that she gave loads of like goodies. So there's 2 bookmarks in here and a sticker. Now I've seen hundreds of authors sign books in Waterstones before, but I've never seen one with these type of goodies in there, and I think that is a really cool thing for her to do. So this is all about a competition which then results in a single wish being granted to the winner, and it's themed in a haunted house, which I find really cool. It's kind of like a bewitched house, and she meets a feather contestant and can't decide whether or not to trust him or not. And I feel like this is just going to be a really cool, like, dangerous read. Next book I picked up was Twilight, and that's because me and Ben have had a discussion, and I am going to end up probably at one point having my own personal library, and I felt like it was really weird not to have Twilight in, because this is one of the first book series that I ever read and finished. So I picked up the first one from TK Maxx the other day for £6.99, and it was a bargain, so why not? If you don't know about this, I'm not going to tell you, because you've missed an era and I don't think you deserve to be filled in. I feel like you should have to watch the movies and read the books. Next book, I popped into the Waterstones in Angel, and I spotted this Waterstones exclusive of God's Spirits by St. Gibson. Now, I've already read their book, what is it called? Evocation, and I really enjoyed that. This one is about a newly married couple, and they have a haunting going on in the house, and the only person she thinks can help solve it is their ex-boyfriend, and I'm really intrigued to see how this goes, because you hope that the married couple will stay together. I also thought this was just really cool. The design of the book and everything caught my eye from across the room. They always do, this author always does such cool designs on their book, like Evocation that I got in my Fairy Loot box a few months ago. I was absolutely obsessed with the cover and everything, so if you want a new author to try out, check these out, because their covers are good, but so are the stories. Next one is a special edition of Alex Astor's Lightlark. Now, I saw this and I absolutely had to have it. I wanted it when it first launched really badly, and I think it sold out really quick if I remember correctly. And then after that, I kept on waiting for it and wanting it, but I kept thinking, oh no, you've already got a copy of it, you have to be good. But then I spotted it in Waterstones, and it was just so much more beautiful than I could ever have imagined, and I had to get it. Now, Lightlark, I started reading ages ago and didn't end up finishing, so I feel like if I'm reading it in a hardback, which I prefer to paperbacks any day, I might actually manage to finish this now. If I remember correctly, I think Iron Flame or like a really big book launch happened, and I put down Lightlark to then do that because I didn't want any spoilers, and then just completely forgot to pick it back up. Next one, excuse the fact it's a bit battered, it's been on my bedside table, is Leave Me Behind by K.M. Morinova. Now, I picked this one up from Amazon, and I'd seen it on TikTok, and this isn't usually my genre, like, I must be totally honest, like, anything that's like army is not my genre, but so many people go mad about this. And then I found out that I think this is self-published, and I just couldn't not support her once I'd seen that. And mainly because when I'd seen it on Amazon, look at the cover of this. Like, I'm sorry, this is probably one of the best covers I've seen on a book in years. Even ones that are published by publishing houses do not match this level. Like, it is just absolutely like stunning. Like, the whole thing was just really cool. So yeah, and I think when I've been watching some of her TikToks, I feel like her other stories are really cool too. She's got one that's about 2 ghosts that fall in love, wanting to get out of purgatory. I just feel like she's a really cool author that has such good ideas that I'm really intrigued to delve into. This is my first one that I'm going to delve into. Haven't started it yet. I've looked at it twice, but being busy. So once I finish it, I'll definitely do a review, because I feel like she just deserves so much from what I've seen so far. I think she seems to be a really good author, and I'm quite excited to see what she does in the future. So this is one that I got in my Fairy Loot box this month. I have the adult fantasy box, I think. I really want the romantasy like duo. I'm on the wait list for it, but I'm just happy that I even got the box in the first place. I think it took me like 11 months. So this one is by Amelie Wen Zhao. Apologies if I mess that up, because I've got a northern accent and terrible pronunciation, but we're trying. And this is The Scorpion and the Night Blossom. So this one is some kind of trial, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it's trials in the afterlife, if I'm correct. And she, similar to Phantasma, she meets somebody that she can't tell if she should trust him or not. I just think the artistry of this is so cool, as with all fairy books. Last book I picked up this month is The Isle of the Gods by Amy Kaufman. I picked this up in a charity shop for like $3.50, I think, and it was just the girl's face. Completely picked. I'm one of those people. A cover does matter. I don't care what anyone says. A cover does matter, and that's coming from somebody who studied English literature. If your cover's crap, I'm not wanting to read it. Sorry, you haven't put the time or the effort in to make it good. That's that. So I absolutely love this. I think it's so cool. So let me remind myself what it was about, because I picked it up quite a while ago. This is one of the first ones I think I picked up this month. It's talking about how she is the daughter of gods, if I remember correctly. And let's see. Basically, I think she meets another god, something along those lines. I just think it was a bargain for the price. I spotted it and was like, $3.50? Yeah, we'll give that a go. I'm going to do a review on it once I've finished and go completely in depth in it. And there we have it, this month's book haul. Disclaimer, this is not normal for me. I normally pick up 2 books a month. But I've had no job, and therefore book shopping has been great therapy. So this is why I've bought so many this month. All great titles, really excited to read every single one of these.